Good morning, everyone. My name is Jess, and some of you might remember me, but if you don't, it is lovely to meet you. I am currently a university student and I'm on my summer holidays just like you guys, so I thought that I could do some sessions for the children just to keep you thinking about Jesus over the summer. Today's session is on prayer. Prayer is what we use to talk to God, and that is why it is so important. We use prayer to develop our relationship with God. Just like you develop a relationship with your friend, you talk to them to get to know them. We as Christians use prayer to talk to God, to get to know Him more, and we can then grow our faith in Him. And the great thing about prayer is that you can do it absolutely anywhere and God will still hear you. You could be at home, you could be in the park, you could even be at school, and God will still hear your prayer. There are many passages in the Bible that talk about prayer. Jesus sets us a great example with prayer, as He always found time to go off quietly and to pray to God. And if we want to live our lives following Jesus, we must obey His command and follow His example to pray. He even taught His disciples how to pray in Matthew chapter 6. And even after Jesus had gone up into heaven, Paul continued to remind those who were following Jesus to never stop praying, which is found in 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 17, which means that we never stop praying. And this is a great command for us to follow. And it doesn't mean that from the minute we wake up to the minute we go to sleep that we're constantly praying. It means that we need to find time every day to pray to God, to continue to build our relationship with Him, to continue to rely on Him and bring all of our worries, all of our joy, all of our thankfulness to Him, because He is our loving Father. The Bible is a great encouragement when it comes to prayer, but I'm going to show you a really simple craft that will remind you to pray and help you remember what you want to pray for. All you're going to need for this craft is a piece of paper, a pencil, some colouring pencils, and your hand. Today's craft is a prayer hand, which looks like this. So what you are going to do first is you're going to draw around your hand. So you're going to put your hand on the piece of paper and just draw around your hand. If you need help with this, you can ask a grown-up to help you draw around your hand. But if you want a bigger hand than yours, you could also ask a grown-up to draw around their hand too. So once you have drawn around your hand, if you want to, you can write my prayer hand in the centre of your hand. And I like to do this just to remind myself what this hand is. So I'm just going to write that. In the centre. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to think of 5 things that I want to pray for. As you can see here, there's one thing on each finger. So what you're going to do is you're going to think of 5 things that you want to pray for and then write them on each finger. So the first one on this finger is key workers, so I'm just going to write down key workers on this finger, well, my thumb. And then what you're going to do after that is you are going to think of 4 other things that you want to pray for. So there'll be 5 in total, 1 for each finger. And then once you have done that, you are finished. So what you can do after that, if you want to, is you can colour in your hand whichever way you want to. I just chose one colour for each finger just to make it look a little bit more pretty. If you want to, after you've finished, you can cut around your hand with a pair of scissors, and then maybe stick it to your fridge or put it in your room. But if you want to keep it on the piece of paper, then you're more than welcome to keep it on the piece of paper. And then you are done. This is a great craft just to remind us to pray, but also to focus our prayer, and really to help us think about what we want to pray for. So I hope you have enjoyed this craft. I hope you have enjoyed that craft, or will enjoy it when you get round to making it. I hope you have enjoyed today's session. I will be back next week with another session. So I'm just going to end with a prayer. Dear Lord, I thank you for the time that we've had this morning to look at your word and to think about prayer. I pray that our prayer hands that we make will be useful and that they will be a good reminder for us to pray. And I just pray that this week we have a good week. Amen. Well, I hope you've had fun today, and I will see you soon. Bye.